Hi guys, today we'll be looking at a geometric series question. A circle with radius 6 centimeters is drawn. A second, smaller circle is drawn through the center of the first circle and also touches the first circle internally as shown in the diagram. A third, smaller circle is drawn through the center of the second circle and touches the second circle internally. The process of drawing circles continues to form a geometric pattern. So we know that this distance, being the radius, is 6 centimeters originally. Question 3.1. Write down the radius of the third circle. So as we can see, our radius of the first circle becomes the diameter of the second circle. So we know for the second circle, our radius is obviously our diameter, which is now 6 divided by 2, which becomes 3. And then for the third circle, the process would repeat and we would have our new diameter, which is 3 divided by 2 to get our radius, and we get 1.5 centimeters. Question 3.2. Calculate the sum of the areas of the first 10 circles. So for our first circle, we know that area is equal to pi r squared, and our r is 6. So 6 squared is 36, and then pi. For our second circle, we have a radius of 3. So 3 squared is 9, so 9 pi. And for our third circle, we would have 3 over 2 squared, which gives us 9 over 4, and then pi. So this then becomes our pattern of areas. And if we find our r value by saying, we can say our second term divided by our first term, we get r to be equal to a quarter. And obviously our a value is 36 pi. We can then find our sum of 10 circles, which is sum of 10 terms, using our sum formula for a geometric series. So we have 36 pi being our a value, and then a quarter, our r value, to the power 10, because we want 10 terms, minus 1, all over a quarter minus 1. And if we plug all of that into the calculator and solve, we should get 150,80 centimeters squared. Question 3.3. Which circle has a diameter of 3 over 28 centimeters? So for question 3, we know that our radius goes 6, 3, 3 over 2, and so on. So our diameter, our radius is equal to half of the diameter. And we want the radius of this, so we can put it into our formula. So we say half of the diameter, and we get 3 over 256. We can then put our value into our term expression. So 3 over 256 is equal to a times r, so 6, which is our first term, and our r is a half, and then to the power n minus 1. When we divide by 6, we get 1 over 512 is equal to 1 over 2 n minus 1. And if we say shift fact, we get a half to the power 9 is equal to a half n minus 1. So n minus 1 is equal to 9. Therefore, n is equal to 10. So the 10th circle will have a diameter of 3 over 128 centimeters. And that's all for this video. Thank you.